Hi, I'm going to quickly demo the Nutrition Advisor I'm working on for my website. So when you come here, you basically select what your goal is when you start, because nutrition is dependent on what you want to achieve. So you want to lose weight, and then you'll go next. You enter in some stats, which I've pre-filled here, about yourself, and then you click next, and it tells you how you can lose weight. Eat less than about 2,400 calories to lose 1.3 pounds per week, which is 22% below your caloric maintenance. You can click the info button to get more some help on what all of this means and more tips on what to do. And it's all context sensitive to what goals you have. So I'm going to go back to the first tab and say I want to build muscle, and my stats are already there. I go to targets, and I need to eat more than this amount of protein and more than this amount of calories to gain muscle. Again, we have more info on how that works. Now, what I'm wondering is if there are more goals that I can add and that are reasonable to calculate. I know losing weight is basically eating less calories, very simple perspective, and building muscle is eating more calories and eating enough protein and working out. I also put in decreased blood pressure because I thought that was kind of an easy one to at least suggest something. I have them enter in blood pressure and resting heart rate. All it does is make suggestions on sodium and potassium intake, as I read online. And again, it has information, some other tips, some of them which aren't nutrition related, and then references of where I got the information from. So let's say I want to lose weight and decrease blood pressure. It's going to tell me I want to eat less. Let's say I want to do the calories thing to lose weight, and I want to try the sodium thing to decrease my blood pressure, but I don't want to do the potassium. I'll uncheck that. I click Set Daily Nutrition Targets, and I'm brought to an empty log where I can start entering in food, and it's tracking calories and sodium. So if I enter in apple, for instance, and let's just pick pineapple, and I log it, you can see 100 grams, 50 calories, 1 gram of sodium. So it's focused on the nutrients that they need to achieve their goals. And the user can always go back to the Nutrition Advisor and switch up their goals. Let's say I want to build muscle. My blood pressure is down. I have good habits. I'm at the weight I want. Stats, next targets, and let's say I go to 180. And as you can see, this changed. And let's put this up to, I want 1.7 pounds. Let's say I want to eat a little more. That means I'll gain 2.3 pounds per month. Oops. And set daily nutrition targets. And now I'm tracking protein and calories instead of nutrition and calories. It tells me how much I've eaten and what I need to add for the rest of the day. Let's add some, chicken. All right, there we go. This is just USDA data. That's input. You can put your own foods and whatnot too. And I'll go ahead and log the consumption. And there we go. We can see that today I've had 17 grams of protein, some calories in the last 30 minutes and so forth. But mainly the feedback that I'm looking for right now is in this Nutrition Advisor. Again, like if there are more goals that make sense, like something I was thinking about was eating less sugar for reduced risks of diabetes or something. I don't know all of the disease conditions and what their requirements or what their recommendations are. And if there's a reference or particular ones that are very common for people that come to you, I know again that losing weight and building muscle are probably, losing weight especially is what's on most people's minds. But I know that there's lots of conditions that are important, and I would like to build them into this. Particularly the common ones, and make sure that I hit them and put focus on them if people need help with it. And again, I just need to know like what they are and then what the nutrition requirement for it is. Like with blood pressure, there's a recommendation to eat less than 1,500 milligrams or 2,400 milligrams. So I think it was maybe a little less moderately. I kind of arbitrarily chose the wording. I didn't know exactly what to put. So some of these things told me that I should go under 2,200 milligrams of sodium, and others said 1,500. So I put them both in there and changed the wording a little depending. and any feedback on the wording that I've put in here too. If you go through and read these things, if I put anything that's inaccurate, I want to know if there's a way to improve it, or if there's particular tips that are also important to include. I want to keep these very short and easy to read. I know people will come to this and they won't read a whole bunch of stuff. I don't even know how many people will click the information. We want to give them the quickest way they can to achieve their goals, improve their medical conditions, or improve their bodies, whatever their goals are nutritionally. And any other feedback, if this makes sense, if there's another way to provide it, if there's other ideas you have, I'm open to hearing from you. Let me know what you think. Thanks. Bye.